Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you my contoured makeup look. First I'm going to be using CoverGirl's BB Cream in 810. And just make sure to get that all over your face evenly and put it on your eyelids and under your eyes so your whole face will be the same color. And then next, I'm going to be setting it with, again, CoverGirl's loose powder in 105. It's just a light one. And I'm going to be using a big kabuki brush. And just lightly dust over your face, otherwise it will look cakey. And again, this is just to moisturize the face, and this is just priming your face for the foundation. And then next, I'm going to be using Fit Me Foundation in the shade 210, which is a little bit darker, but again, it is summertime, so yeah. And just put that all over your face and blend it down towards your neck. I usually just put dots on my face and then use my hands to spread it all out. The lighting is a little bit bright, so I don't know if you can see it all, like see how good the coverage is, but Fit Me Foundation has like the best coverage that I've seen so far. And make sure just to put that evenly all over your face. And then I'm going to be setting it again with the CoverGirl loose powder in 105 with my big kabuki brush. And I put a little bit more powder over it this time than I did before, but that's just because that is the last layer of face like foundation that I'm going to be using. And I blow excess off the brush so it won't be as thick. And make sure to blend it down into your neck so your face matches your neck. Next, I'm going to be using this light e.l.f. powder. For as inexpensive as e.l.f. is, it actually works really well. And this is just the color Ivory in 1305. And I just use the pressed powder and I just put it underneath my eyes and on my eyelids. This will help with under eye circles. And I also just make sure to pat it on your face instead of rubbing it on your face, otherwise it will smear. And I put barely any over my face just so it will like transition into my face color. And let it dry. I kind of over exaggerated this part because I was texting. So I use my Naked palette for this next one, the Naked Basics, and I'm putting the color Foxy on my eyelids and underneath my eyes first because it's a more matte color, and it just also helps with the under eye circles and just gives me better coverage. And I make sure to like put that underneath my eyebrows and blend it in perfectly. I don't really know what kind of face that was, but whatever. And I just pat this into my eyelid and then blend it out. And here I'm putting it underneath my eyes just to add extra coverage for my under eye circles. Next I put Foxy. I mean, not Foxy, I just said Foxy. The color Venus, because it's a little bit more shimmery and it just helps, like, whatever. Then I use the Naked 2 and put it in my crease and make sure to blend that out really, really well. And I add the color Faint to, like, the outer part of my crease, just because it like makes your eyes more open. And then I blend it in all the way. Like, make sure to blend it with the Naked 2 color on both eyes. And then I use a tad bit of the color Crave and Faint and Naked 2 all together, just so it will be a little bit darker towards the end and open my eyes more. Just make sure to really blend that out and make it look even. Now I'm using this pencil eyeliner, which I don't really use, but it's from Ulta, and it's in the shade Smoke. And I'm just barely putting it on my lash line, just so my lashes will look a little bit longer. Okay, then next I'm going to use a smaller kabuki brush and my Lorac Tantalizer. It's the, oh, no I'm not. I'm going to use my Too Faced Smoky Eye Palette, and I just use the shade Up in Smoke for my eyebrows. That's just the color that matches my hair color, so that's the color that I also use on my eyebrows. And I just fill them in, which they don't really need that much filling in, but to me it looks better. I like my eyebrows to be more thicker, but however you want them. And now I'm going to be using my Tantalizer from Lorac. This has highlighter and matte bronzer. It's just a little duo. And you have to do like this little fish face. That's what I usually do anyway. And it shows where your cheekbones are. And you just make sure to like blend that out really, really well. Here you can really see it and it looks really nice. But I just make sure to like, that I get right underneath my cheekbone and blend that out. I'm having hair problems today if you can't tell. I usually like to layer on the bronzer, but if you like a lighter look, then you can do whatever suits your face. And put it on the neck and on the forehead. Usually just where the sun would hit your face is where I put it. And just make sure to really blend it out, otherwise you're going to look like streaky and that won't be very attractive. Then I'm going to be using this blush from MAC. I'm not really sure what color it is because it's a little bit older, but it works really good. And it's more of like a dark pinkish color, but I barely put any on the brush and blend it into the apples of my cheeks. And make sure to like blend it in with some of the bronzer so it won't be obvious that I have blush and bronzer on. And then I'm going to be using the Lorac highlighter. This is this is more shimmery, and it just brings attention to the contouring that I do. Like, it just makes it look better for me. And now I'm contouring my nose. You just put bronzer on both sides of your nose and on the bottom of your nose, and it'll make your nose appear smaller. And then put a little bit of highlighter on your finger and just put it in the middle of your nose. And I usually put it on the underneath my eyebrows to highlight my eyebrows. Then I'm going to use this Essence Get Big Lashes Triple 3 Black Mascara. It actually is only like $2 at Ulta, but it seriously works so great. Like, it makes my eyelashes look so long. I usually put 1 or 2 coats on both eyes on the top, and then I put 1 coat on the bottom. And then I'm going to use Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Waterproof Mascara. It makes you look like you have more eyelashes than you actually do, and it stays on seriously all day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. If you would like me to do more makeup videos, thumbs up this video and subscribe.